hit your boy up at BRich404, and I got you.
Hey, come on, Rich, don't do don't do that, Rich. Come on, be Rich. Tell everybody who you is, man. Come on now.
Well, at the time, I was a stew listener. I used to be a pharmaceutical rep, and I used to go around to doctors' offices and try to peddle them my drugs and get them to prescribe. Along the way, I did an open mic, and my open mic was very successful. And during that whole time I had the open mic, I discovered an artist by the name of B.O.B., and I've been doing that ever since.
And you know what, man? I'm going to give you big ups. You know why I'm going to give you big ups, B. Rich? Because I remember it was another artist that you discovered. This one you was at the Peacock. And you and another brother that's a friend of mine. I'm not going to mention his name. That's a friend of mine. Y'all had a little conference about who was supposed to represent this brother. And that was Young Jock. So B. Rich is
Young Jock was discovered.
Yeah. B. Rich is
discovered at my open mic.
Right.
Eros discovered at my open mic.
Yeah.
Saudi Low D4L. There's so many people that I'm affiliated with that came through Crime Mob. They were the first ones to perform at my open mic. I had one of the best open mics in Atlanta during that time. It was Underground Atlanta, Blues in the Alley, and we used to have a great time. And the Atrium off of, was that Memorial Drive?
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, B. Rich, I used to come out there all the time, man. Because, for one, I was supporting you because you was a dog, you know what I'm saying, from the Two Live Stools, And, hey, man, it's a brother in the chat named Kesey Ingram. He's the president of the fan club for the Goody Mob. He knows you, too, personally.
Yeah.
You know Kesey,
Yeah, I'm a big, my musical influences are the Goody Mob and Outkast. So I really, really love them.
Wow, man. You big. Hey, B. Rich, you know what I want to tell you, man? Another place, and that's why I tell people I know people in places. You are a diamond passenger with Delta, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, you was at a meeting they had for, big time people that fly with Delta.
Yeah, I remember that. I had a great time. I got a chance to fly a plane. Me and my assistant, we flew a plane, a real plane simulator, and it was fun as hell.
This is what I liked about what you did. You shut them people down about how black people get treated flying Delta. You said, I fly and I pay money, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna treat me right, but you don't treat my people right, man. This girl told me I know that's big in Delta, man, because she didn't know who you was, and she just kept explaining, trying to describe you. And so I said, damn, that person sound familiar. She said your name. I said, because she ain't say B. Rich, because I'm used to B. Rich, right? She said Sutton B and the last name is Rich. So I was like, could that be B. Rich? And then when I showed a picture of you, she said, that's him. I said, go ahead, big up B. Rich, man. You doing it, man. You doing that thing, man. You definitely doing it. We was just before you came on, right? Before you came on, I'm going to ask you another question after this, right? But before you came on, we was talking about the Colin Kaepernick thing. Is you going to boycott or you going to watch football? What you feel about that?
I mean, I understand what he did, but, he took his stance, and which is good, but you got to realize, when you do things like that, you got to suffer the consequences. So that was a choice he made. He'll get back in when somebody gets hurt. Hey, my phone's about to click off. Call back in like.
All right, I'll do that. I got you. I'm going to have to call him back, man. Traveling man, going through those wavelengths and shit like that, man. But yeah, that's the B.O.B. Beautiful love around in the world. Yeah, you heard he said he had a lot of people he discovered, man. Not just B.O.B., man. He got plenty of people, man, he out here discovered, man. And big up to B.O.B., man. I remember when I went to a concert and, B. Rich came up to where I was sitting at, man, just to shake my hand for supporting the concert. Now, how many people that's, is a manager of a famous star gonna come up and shake somebody's hand? Me and my son, we were sitting up there at the Phillips Arena and whatnot. So, hey, man. Yeah, he make a lot of money, but you know what, Kesey? Some of these phone companies, man, they just ain't gonna let you go through certain areas and whatnot. But I'm gonna definitely call him back, man. And holler back at him, man. But because good brother, man. Oh, he calling me. That's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we got you back, B. Shoot.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. I was on the elevator getting home.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I really, man. I'm glad that the former listeners like yourself and the former supporters doing something like you're doing is needed. And whatever you need, man, it's gonna make it big, man. Get this thing going back going, especially for the brothers out here, so we can represent, man.
Right.
I do hear somebody on there. I think it's Hugh Douglas, somebody, and he represents, but it still needs a tandem of a. I like all diversity. I like the white diversity.
Right.
I mean, we need Mexican diversity, we need Chinese diversity, and we had black diversity. So
right.
They should have somebody that really know what they're talking about. But I miss the two. They really set a precedent on everything.
You know what my thoughts is, B Rich, and I really hope it happens. Is that one day, man, before it get too late, man, we all can be able, between entertainers and people that love the stools, the listeners, and we all can get together and have a studio built for them. And they run the studio. They put people on there on different shows that they want to do it, but they're the main show of the whole thing, and just bring a soul virginity of a radio station back here to Atlanta, man. That would shut up all these other radio stations, man. Because you know why? If you don't want to hire the stools gonna build their own shit, and he's gonna show you how this thing is done, man. Because ain't nobody. Listen, I've just seen a 30 for 30 with Mike and the Mad Dog. These are two people that wins this award every year as the best radio combination in the United States. Doug and Ryan beat them out one year and was in Sports Illustrated, right? And ain't nobody else done that before, man. That's why I say big up to them, because they both been on the radio about the same amount of time as a tandem. The Mike and the Mad Dog and the Two Live Stew and whatnot. So, hey, man, it's big, man. But I like B Rich. I don't even listen to Atlanta sports no more, man. When Doug started this podcast, I fell in love with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I started out with a little system. Man, I got a nice little hookup here, man. And if anytime you're on the South Side, bro, I want you to step through, man. I'll call you. You call me. You got my number, man. You got my regular number. Call me if you're on the South Side, man. Come in here, man. I'll blast up a show, man. It'll be B Rich and the Chief Rocka, man, just sitting here kicking it for old time's sake.
All right, well, before I leave, for all the former dogs, man, if y'all want to keep up with me, man, follow me on my Instagram. It's at BRich404, BRICH 404.
And that's big. Yeah. And that's the only social media you're on, right?
Yeah, I mean everything like that. That's my social media. That's the whole thing. So
what's coming up big? What's coming up big for B.O.B. soon, man? Because I love his music, man.
We just put out an album called Ether. We had the 4-lit song, and it's doing very well. So make sure you get it, ETHER, Ether. Right,
and you part of I don't know. You and Grand Hustle was together, right?
Yeah, Grand Hustle, T.I., Kevin Gates. I was part of his career. Got an artist named Flipper. So I'm doing things, man. So, you guys have a good one. I got to run now. I got to take these calls coming in.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. But I'll hit you up a little later, all right?
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Beautiful girls all over the world. Yeah, that was the B Rich, man, the manager of B.O.B., man. God damn. You can't get no better than that, man. Big up to B Rich, man. Original Dog from the Two Live Stews. We got Trey from the Barbershop Talk Podcast is up in the house. Thank you for coming in the number one Chief Rocket Jersey Vern platform, Trey. Hey, man, listen, man. I want y'all to rate this, man. Everybody that's still listening, right? I want y'all to rate this. What y'all think about the two guests today that the number one Chief Rocket brought up in here, man? You know what I'm saying? With 2 hours, man, I made this shit happen, man. I had another guest I can bring up, but I'm not going to have that much time, man, because it's almost 2:30, and I want to talk to my people. I want to read a little bit of the chat, too, So, hey, man, big up to, B Rich, Henry Welch, and they love the stews, man. I mean, I bring people on here that love the Two Live Stews, people with influence, influence, as far as they can influence people to try to make what my dream is to happen. My dream is for the Stews to have a studio, and they run the shift on every show that's in the studio, and they the main show there. They can pick their own hours they want to be on. If that shit happen, man, because there's enough celebrities, there's enough sports people out here, you know what I'm saying, that can make this shit happen, man, that loves the Stew. So one day I hope this happen, man. Sluggle said, G Money, I might be at home. I might be, let me see this shit move. I might be at that one. I use my mother-in-law. Oh, the Marriott. Oh, okay. Discount, like 45. Oh, okay, that's right, G Money. Then big up to G Money. Thank you, G Money. Me and G Money have our little arguments here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell G Money about giving up on these giants. But G Money hooked me up one time with a room at the Marriott, man. Big ups to you, G Money. You class act guy, man. Even though you talk shit to people all the time, but that's just DNA of sport talk. You talk shit, to get reactions, and that's what he do, man. Big up to G. Let me see. He said free breakfast at the Fairfield Inn, huh? There's a couple of spots, man. But TDSS 3 will be here September 29th to October the 1st, right? The guest hotel is the Doubletree in Buckhead. I think the Doubletree is right off of Peachtree. So for everybody that's booking rooms, Doug got a special going on. He announces on his shows and whatnot. But that's the hotel. If you ain't got the big dollar for the Doubletree, just holler at the Chief Rocka, man. Email address, one word, AtlantaJersey@yahoo.com. AtlantaJersey@yahoo.com. If you ain't got that type of money, I got AAA. I would be nice and friendly to use my AAA for anybody want to get a weekend stay. So just holler at Chief Rock, AtlantaJersey@yahoo.com. If you know my phone number, hit me up. But the guest hotel is the Doubletree Buckhead. Up there off our Peachtree. The hotel that wanted to throw us out last year because we was up there was doing nothing but having healthy conversations among people that haven't seen each other. All the time we see each other is in the chat. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of us that seen each other. The Atlanta crew, we seen each other. But the people out of town, they chased us out of 3 different rooms, 3 different floors because all we wanted to do was have fun. We was making a lot of noise, man, because we were just kicking and having fun. But my thing is, who the fuck to sleep on a Saturday evening, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Who the fuck to sleep, man? You got a hotel, to enjoy yourself. If anything, you should have been getting some goddamn sex, enjoying the goddamn noise we was making, and whatnot. No, these motherfuckers laying in the bed. Security, I can't sleep. It sounds like a bunch of ninjas over there. I can't sleep. That's who it was. I bet you any amount of money, it was a Gentile complaining. Because we was up in Buckhead, But it's all good. Because you know what? We going to do all our talking and laughing outside. Y'all hotel is just for y'all to go to sleep. But when we get to the little fairs that we're going to have, and I got a little... matter of fact, if Doug is listening, I think Doug, being that we didn't go to the strip club last year with you on that Saturday, because everybody went to the hotel just to kick it, drink, and eat a little bit and whatnot. You should do it Friday night when everybody come in, so that'll be the kickoff. Strip club, get your boy to hook it up, tell him to give out them specials, tell him to have them private dancers come up in there, because we gonna be there for him. You know what I'm saying? So that should be a Friday night. But that Saturday afternoon from 12 to about 5 or 6, we're going to be at Andre Elam house, you know what I'm saying, doing a cookout, And for the guys that think they can grill, like that ninja, Vince from Minnesota. Somebody else said they wanted to be in it because they can grill their ass off. But, if you can grill, we're going to see what your talents is, man. Because y'all going to cook the meat. You know what I'm saying? That's just point blank. And then we'll see who got what. And I'm putting sauce on mine, Ninja. And Ninja, we're going to have a bunch of potato salad. You know what I'm saying? Macaroni cheese. So whatever you don't eat, we're going to have a lot of condiments out there too. So whatever you don't eat, drink, I know what you drink. You drink that little white glass of shit. You know what I'm saying? No ice or nothing in it. But yeah, that's that Ninja boy. Matter of fact, that ninja's supposed to be coming on tonight. I don't know. I'm